Pay attention, lock in, focus. We got to battle. We got to fight. We got a war. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Also, where there's smoke, there's fades. Fisticuffs is put up. They saying UK versus the US. And that's in Shotty Horroh versus K-Shine. So if you're under a rock and you didn't see what's going on, or you didn't cop pay-per-view, or you didn't watch the VOD, J Black got you with the review and the recap of what transpired. And what transpired is this. You heard it from J Black, y'all. K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh is arguably one of the top 10 best battles of the entire year. Any league. Let's say it again. Any league. One of the top 10 battles of the entire year of any league. You hear me? Because it went down like that from round 1 to 3 on both sides. Full passion, full energy, back-to-back bars. Also had haymakers within the rounds. Language barrier. Shotty was still landing. Accent. Shotty was still landing. Putting on whether they want to react or not. Shotty, I got you. That's what the review and recap was for. Shotty put on, but also K-Shine. They said he may have lost a step. They said that he may have ring rust. The last time he battled Avengers Endgame was out or something. I don't know. They said shit. They lied. That brother Sean ain't miss a step. He ain't miss a breath. He ain't miss a bar. Every goddamn, he ain't stumble. He ain't mumble nothing. Every line with confidence, every line with power, precision, delivery, raw, gritty essence like that. You hear me? So when they say Sean ain't battle, and since Avengers Endgame, they probably lied to us. I think Sean battle when asleep. I think Sean battles the mirror when he gets time. I think Sean probably sparred and battled off camera or something, because it don't sound like he didn't battle in 3 years. It sounds like he battled yesterday or the day before. My only problem with this is they didn't have a face-off. The promotion wasn't. Other than that, they delivered to the capacity that was needed in terms of actual in-ring performances. I liked it. And I told y'all, for me personally, that's what I say, y'all. I bought the pay-per-view for K-Shine and Shotty Horroh. So this means to me, no matter what happened or with the past few battles, my main focus and what I'm spending money on is the return of K-Shine. I want to support the return of K-Shine as a fan. And they did that. Again, the visuals were crisp. Shot Eddie Eye. It was on point. He zoomed in when he had to zoom in. You could see the sweat on these niggas at certain times. You know, you can see the crowd doing what they do for the most part. And the audio was good. The sound was good. He had the DJI mics and he had the mic hanger from the ceiling, I guess. So it was a dope experience in terms of, what I was watching. And with that being said, it's your boy J Black, A.K. Black. Mr. Shake my hand, hit the like button. We are here. And again, the main discussion, if you're not distracted, is supposed to be K-Shine versus Shotty Horroh. 3 years off at K-Shine, 2 years off at Shotty Horroh. What we doing? Great battle, by the way. But we got to get into the round-by-round breakdown. I honestly, in the first round, Sean ain't battling so long. I'm fanned out. Shotty Horroh ain't battling so long. So for the most part, I'm fanned out. I didn't really jot down a line for line for this, but I thought Sean took the first round. And I will say, clear. I thought K-Shine took the first round, and even with some of the bars, like the Tubi movie, the 6-foot nigga with it. And it's funny because Shotty Horroh had his own rendition of the are you a 5'2"? So they flipped each other's stuff, but the energy out the gate. And I think the shock value alone, the fact that we didn't get K-Shine to rap for so long, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, shout out to Shotty, the fact that you came to the U.S. in New York, you got to be prepared for what's going to happen. So this is more than just you. It's about Sean. And I think the audience, they played into that. I mean, as we expected, as they should. On top of that, Sean was good. So it's one thing to say somebody's gas or this person, but how crazy can we do when we do that when the person's actually good and spitting some good shit? I think what Sean does in his first lands anywhere. Not even gonna hold you. We've seen Sean battle in Houston. We've seen Sean battle listen, it was gonna hit. It was gonna hit, and he entered it, and London being funny and stuff like that. But I don't think. Shotty's from London. We'll get to that at a different topic. But yeah. I thought the first round to me was K-Shine. I thought K-Shine got the first round, and I think this is where we talk about the discrepancy in time, because I think Shotty Horroh to say, yo, listen, he rapping for 5 to 6 minutes. I'm rapping for 3. Shotty Horroh had to cut off K-Shine. But this issue we always have in battle rap. We need somebody on the side or somebody with a time clock or something. But I will say this too. I don't think K-Shine is rapping for 6 5 to 6 minutes. I think he's getting a crowd reaction for every single thing he does. So he probably had 4 minutes, probably 4.5 if I do my scientific breakdown. But I don't think he's rapping for 5 to 6, 7, 8 minutes. I think the crowd is literally cheering him on for every little thing he says. I think even the third race says, yo, Tyler Perry movie, I did it with grace. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, he did it with grace. He did it with grace. It's crazy. Literally one line. He's getting 10 to 15 seconds of reaction. So we got to factor it in too. But I think the first round, again, I was super fanned out in terms of, appreciating the battle, so I didn't jot down. But the second and third, your boy got into focus. Like, oh, I got to do a review. I got to do a recap on this shit. Pardon me. And one thing I did post on Twitter, I said, listen, I get that there's a language barrier for them, not for me, and there's an accent situation, but end of the day, we can understand what Shotty is saying. There's no way you can't hear what Shotty is saying. I thought Shotty deserved more reaction. And if you're in the crowd for Shine, the best thing you can do is keep it neutral, keep it fair. So that makes Shine look even better. So if you cheer for everything that Shine does and you don't do nothing for Shotty, that don't make Shine look that super good. You want Shine to have a tough fight. So you want his opponent at his best with full confidence of what he's saying. Like, oh, they get me, so I'm acting super crazy. That's what you need to do. And then Shine still wins, right? That looks great, super great for Shine. So I think they should have cheered a little bit more. And I think they started, by the third round, giving Shotty a little more reaction. But I think like when Shotty Horroh says some kind of like a hero peacemaker, that's fire to me. So that's not even the end in line. It's like, yo, he ain't getting shit. Then he said knife in the windpipe like the Green Ranger. That's fire. That's hard. That's hard. He said the circle, I'll pay for Mr. Beast. I thought that was hard. I didn't react to that, the Mr. Beast line, which is hilarious. Y'all be watching Mr. Beast? I know he's the most popular person on YouTube, or probably in the world, low key. It's like 10, 50, 70 million views per video. So man, they probably do. But the Mr. Beast shit was fired. He didn't get too much reaction for this. The Samuel Jackson Pulp Fiction protect Shine in case, that was hard. Like he should be getting like, oh shit. But then again, Shotty, you should have known you're in New York, you're in the US. You should have prepared for shit like this. You should have been, you kept saying, I'm getting set up, whatever it is, right? You should prepare for it. You should prepare for treacherous things in the trenches. So, you know what I'm saying? He still rap good. Let me see. You went over your head like a golden shower. You're in over your head like a golden shower. They missed you. I thought that was hard. I thought this was hard too. The K-pop, the death metal, and hand check my Spotify playlist. That was dope. So Shotty Horroh had a great second round. But the question pops up again. My 3 minutes to year 5, the contractual obligation was 3 minutes, rap for 3 minutes. I could tell you as a fan, bro, K-Shine ain't rapped in 3 years. It's no way you expected he was gonna rap for 3 minutes. I expected Shine to have bars for you, for leagues, for people that, did him wrong behind his back, whatever it is that he feels. I expected Shine to rap for 5 minutes. I ain't gonna hold you. I kept saying, yo, Shine is gonna have a lot to say. And he did. He did. So second round from K-Shine. But I had K-Shine winning the first round. Clear. And it's crazy how they flipped each other's name, like kind of like basically back to back in terms of Shine. Shotty is saying Shine, and Shine is saying Horror. So he had a whole bunch of Shine shit, and now K-Shine got a whole bunch of horror shit. He said, I come for Horror like the bride of Chucky, the baby's a killer. Thought that was dope. Horror in the coffin. The bathroom sink. You had a bathroom sink. You had a fountain. I thought that was dope. Drop shit without a word. Andre 3000. Shine and shot like a gunsmith. Lauren London niggas. Shot at the window like Ricky Killer. Thought that was fire. Omar from The Wire. We got Shotty in the trenches. Rock Nation. Everybody independent. Everybody. I thought that was hard too. Reaching out the window like Sonic that he got into the pocket with that, the Reebok class. Reaching out the shadows like Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought the second round was close, but I get that second round to Shine too. So I had Shine up 2-0 with the second round being close. So for me, again, still great battle. I still believe that Shotty's going off. But again, Shotty says it a lot throughout the battle. Yo, I'm rapping basically contractually, and he's rapping a little over. That's gonna hurt in a close judge. Y'all didn't have a judge battle, but it's gonna hurt when we doing this kind of line for line thing. Just saying. And then Shine is dropping bombs throughout these rounds. Third round from Shotty Horroh, I go through my acts in the Shining horror movie, The Shining. That was fire too. Sean did the chin like I'm telling a ghost story. Fire shine through like fire through shine like a magnifying glass. This light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, which was the way he did it was fire. So when I'm saying this light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, don't think of me just saying that. He did way more than what I just said. And by the way, I'm not spitting every single bar that they said. But when he did this light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That was hard. Shine, you're always in the shadow of somebody else. That was fire. Handled everything like an at symbol. Fire. Shotty Horroh is having a great round. Every round he got a great round. But then again, Sean on his return. It's K-Shine on his return, y'all. K-Shine third. Here's my Rapunzel. Here's my skate. The black ball, eight ball jacket. Sonogram, 10 toes in this itch. I thought this was hard to me. Just the sound of it, how he said it. You do pull-ups. I do pull-ups. My sets never end. Damn. You do pull-ups. I do pull-ups. My sets never end. I pull up on niggas for life. You said this, I'm pulling up on you. Squeezed in the 8 like I really were a 9. Go out with a couple of pumps. Denzel, we got game. Let me see here. The 9 in my, he said the R. Kelly joint. 9 in my lap and 1 in the chamber. The Bloody Mary, horror and reflection. The duck goose. Your circle, your whole circle get a head tap. They had way more than this, but I had K-Shine winning the battle. I think the third is debatable. The second is close, but I got K-Shine winning this 2-1 over Shotty Horroh in a great battle. Good luck for Shotty for me, and amazing look for K-Shine in terms of return. Salute. That's all I can say. Salute. Y'all did your thing. I'm appreciative. And other battles I got a chance to watch. I thought Nick versus JC was debatable. I'm gonna say it for now. I'm gonna watch one more time. I thought it was debatable. Serious Jones versus Big T. I thought Big T won that clear. What else? I'm missing a battle. I'm bugging. Hold on. I'm not editing shit either. We're gonna find a battle I'm missing. I said Serious Jones. I'm bugging. Sharon versus Reed Dollars. For Philly, I was trying to forget that. They caught me slipping, y'all. For Philly, I was trying to act like I ain't, you know what I mean? For Philly, you know what I mean? With that being said, Sharon won the battle, man. Hold on. My shit fucking up. Sharon won the battle. Reed Dollars, I think, stumbled in the second and then choked in the third towards the end. So the first round you could debate other than that. And Sharon been on his game. Sharon, I don't think he lost. Not only did he not lose, but he's been having like impressive wins. Like, oh shit, that nigga's going crazy. Like he's battled Ill Will too. Like, shout out to Sharon. Out the gate, he said, listen, I came here to smack K-Shine. They had a good laugh and all that good stuff. But that's how I called the event for me personally. I will watch Shotty and Shine again to see if I'm bugging. But off the first watch, and me just saying what I'm saying is cool, but in the building, Shine clearly won. So in the building, from what we see, you know what I'm saying, I think Shine clearly won. It's not even a debate in the building. But with me trying to do my fair, neutral breakdown in terms of who won and lost the battle and giving credit to Shotty Horroh and what he did, some of the lines that he said, I will say the second is close, and I think the third is debatable. So I do have Shine 2-0 and then third round debatable. That's how I called it. Hit the like button. It's your boy Jay Black, a.k.a. Black Man. Stop getting distracted, y'all. They're trying to poison us. Stop getting distracted, y'all. Focus. At least give K-Shine and Shotty Horroh a week. Give them a week, y'all. Not less than a day. Give them a week of shine and of light. All right? And stop putting them in this horror flick, man. We out of here, man. Black.